Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Has that been frustrating for you? I mean, every running back wants to football. Some of it's been beyond your control with the injuries and stuff, but just not getting even to double-digit carries. I wonder how you view that.
I'm happy with the amount of carries I'm getting right now. I mean, when we're up 50-something against the team, there's no reason to get 20 carries and put myself at risk of getting an injury. So I think they're being smart with the amount of carries I'm getting now. I think the 20 carries a game, I think that'll come sooner or later.
Are there times where you can kind of feel yourself getting rolling out there, but because of the circumstances, you don't really get to go all out with it? You kind of get frustrated with that at all, just because you feel yourself getting rolling?
No, not really. I mean, whenever my team needs me to make a play, then that's what I do. If it's 9 carries, 7 carries, I'm gonna make the best out of the carries I get.
TreVeyon, what happened at the beginning of the game when you did leave the game for a while? They took your helmet away. I mean, were you injured or were you okay?
I was banged up a little bit.
Okay, but you're fine now. I'm assuming that you feel as good as you can for somebody mid-season to be a running back, right?
Yeah.
TreVeyon, you get to be a big part of the number one total in scoring offense, but I mean, you get to go through every day in practice. Do you ever see any areas where the offense can step up and maybe improve, despite being the best in the country?
Yeah, we definitely got some areas we still need to improve in, but we're working on them each and every week, every practice.
Specific areas you want to point out?
No, not that I know. Probably gotta ask Coach Day. Gotta ask the coaches.
I'm sure you had high expectations.
The stock market. Would you be buying Ohio State stock? Is that a good stock? I know you want to buy low, sell high, but is there still a lot of upside here?
Yeah, it's probably a little high right now, so I would have bought it earlier.
After the Oregon game?
Yeah, before the Oregon game.
Before the Oregon game.
Yeah.
TreVeyon, are you aware? I mean, is Maurice Clarett's 18 touchdowns as a freshman? Is that one of those things on your list? Can you admit that, or is it? Do you even know about that?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you're only 4 away.
You and Evan in recruiting, obviously you guys talked a lot about being in this class together. Was Saturday night kind of that first opportunity to see what you guys could do at the same time? And have you thought of a nickname that we can use yet?
No, I haven't thought of a nickname, but I was happy to see Evan get going though.
TreVeyon, I'm sure you had high expectations coming into the season. Where you're at right now, you're leading the nation in yards per carry. Is this kind of what you expected? Does this surprise you that as big of a role as you're playing and as well as you're playing, or is this kind of what you expected?
It's not really what I expected. I don't even pay attention to my stats like that most of the time unless somebody telling me or I see it on social media.
How much different do you feel just getting the ball and with the vision and just understanding the speed of the game now compared to the beginning of the year?
I feel way better. I'm more confident in myself, and I'm sure people can see that in my game now.
Can you put into words how well the offensive line is blocking, especially when you're in the game? What are you seeing that's maybe even surprising you about how well they're playing?
Oh, they're playing great. My offensive line, they get things done up front, man. They open up holes so wide, anybody can walk through them.
Yeah, what stands out about them, though? How would you describe them?
The way they move people down the field, push people down the field.
We're going to wrap up with a couple from Ralph Howard over here. Nathan, we'll get you in there. Go ahead, Ralph.
Wondered, just transition to college. What are those things in college football? What are those things that have been challenging? What are the things that maybe have been not as challenging as you thought? That whole transition from the day you got here in January.
Really just how physical the next level is. I mean, it's physical. So you got to really take care of your body now and stuff like that. You got to take treatment serious. I come in almost every day and get treatment on my body because it takes a toll, all those hits and stuff and all the banging we do.
Go ahead, Nathan, one last one.
And just kind of following up on that, this Indiana game was a good example of how you're taking a lot of contact but keeping your balance, keeping your feet. Is that something you work on and specifically through drills and stuff? Is it something that you've just always had, that balance? Where does that come?
Yeah, I used to work on it a lot. I'm always working on finding a little part of my game that I can work on. But Coach Alfred do a great job of spotting out what I need to work on too. So he set up drills and I take the drills onto the field.
What's the drill though? I mean, he's hitting you with something. How is that?
He got all types of drills. He set up.
So Coach Alford talked about, even as a recruit, you seem very regimented. You're a regimented kid. Where does that come from? What your family background sort of was like, okay, this is what I'm doing today. I'm on top of my game. You always seemed like a very serious kid as a recruit. Where did that come from?
I just take this I gotta take it serious. I mean, this is a blessing just to be in this position and given this opportunity, so I can't take it for granted.